My name is Bob Myers. I'm president of the National Press Foundation. We're an independent nonprofit. Our sole mission is two missions: educational programs for journalists and awards for accomplishment. All the resources from our programs are put on our website, nationalpress.org. So my guidance would be for anyone who has an interest in a topic, go to www.nationalpress.org, go to the search box, which I think is in the upper right-hand corner, and put in the words you're interested in. I'll give you two examples of why sometimes even I'm surprised at what we have. Today is, the 11th of December, and there have been several horrific examples of domestic violence. This past weekend we had a professional football player shooting to death the mother of his 3-month-old baby and then committing suicide in front of his coaches and teammates. And I think an appropriate way to look at that is that outside of the murder and the suicide, he also committed an act of domestic violence. And just yesterday here in Washington, somebody shot to death a woman on a bus as she was holding her 3-month or 3-year-old child. Horrible, horrible incidents. They are examples of domestic violence. I wanted to see what we had done over time on that subject, and so I went to our website and put in the words domestic violence, and up came all kinds of resources. Topics and speakers and papers that had been introduced in our programs, and I was impressed. I mean, I've been here for 19 years, and we've got a lot of resources. So whatever your topic is, please feel free to use the resources. And in terms of guidance to young journalism students, would-be journalists, I am a very old-fashioned kind of guy, so I think, learning all the bells and whistles of technology is really important. I'm sure each of you watching this can run circles around me, but I really encourage you to do the equivalent of shoe leather reporting. You've got to get facts, you've got to verify them, you've got to really understand the issue, and you have to understand it from the point of view of the person you're interviewing. You've got to go into an interview with your homework completed, so that you know more about the subject than the person does. Only in that way can you tell if someone is shining you on, flatly lying to you, or may not understand the subject as well as you do, because life frankly gets really complicated. So I wish everybody well. I think it's a great career. I think it's more than a craft. I think it is a profession, and I think democracy, our American democracy, really depends on it. I am a no BS kind of guy, and I would be happy to be of help to anyone who asks.